Good morning, everyone. Yay! It hit the 50s. I'm super excited. Finally, some nice weather. Others are like, oh, it's freezing. My kids are all excited to put on their coats and scarves and gloves. Up north, there's cities that have snow already. But you're probably wondering, why am I talking about the weather? Yes, a lot of you know I like cooler weather. That's not going to make a whole morning minute out of that. And the answer is because we really have to stop and think. We believe that God created the world. God created everything in the world. So why did he make different weather patterns? Why did he make it that sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, certain places are different temperatures? Why did he just make it a universal, beautiful 70 without humidity, with a nice breeze and rains at night? Doesn't that sound great? Why is there a weather change? And the answer is that weather change started, tradition tells us, after the flood. I know it's the wrong parsha, but today was the first day that we actually had a little change of weather. So, too bad. After the flood, it says that God created the 4 seasons. What was the purpose of that? And the answer is that when there's a constant weather, we get caught up with our lives. We don't really think about where we're heading, where we're going. We'll get into a groove or into a rut. Weather change makes us stop and reflect and realize that everything's not constant. Things change, come and go. And we have to realize it's the same thing with our lives, the same thing with the world. What was 20 years ago is not necessarily now, or 5 years ago even. We have to adapt and realize that we have to reflect and think, hey, what's going on now? How do I make sure that my morals, my relationship with my Father in heaven is on a continuous growth and not in a rut and not hergel, just in rote, but actually that I'm living it and I'm constantly reflecting on it. Say the commentaries, that's one of the lessons out of the weather change. That we have a little change, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but we have to really reflect internally into ourselves and say we also always have to be looking. We can't be living in rote. Can't be stuck in a groove or in a rut, but constantly thinking of how I could change. So let's take this beautiful weather, which I think, and reflect internally and say, hey, is there a weather change in my life? And if there is it for the better? Wishing everyone a beautiful day.